Dreaming of becoming a doctor, study MBBS at NMC and WHO recognized universities in Bangladesh, Nepal, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Timor-Leste at a fraction of the cost in India. From admissions and visas to education loans, Good Shepherd handles it all. Visit Good Shepherd Shillong today.
Kajinyo ibo Myntri rangba kajilla Conrad ki sangma ula shime kabenta banyarap penjabab lang yo ba sustenance sort tun Myntri bere peje Tnad community and rural development kalapen long yo ba Ardent mala basayo mo MLA na nong krem ben Kynthah da kabaong imad Myntri uwan chaga Dorbar Khlem da Pynkhreh hagani ka Kynthah kalijing kali hagasi ba ar ka Dorbar sunrise jong ka yeng Dorbar thau an kajilla haga arpasan tarik unailar arda arpandrio Uba Heaving Stone Kharpran MLA na mauring keneng ulakwa na Myntri ka Tnad C&RD ban ay ki kriteng yung ki scheme ki project ki bahap hagi kindon ka social auditing. Hadian ba Myntri uladap jubab iki kattu kat ni ki jingkali benram ula jubab ru ya ka auditing lale na kapuar siya kapuar. Bat naga nipat Myntri rang ba ula kini ka benta banirap jubab. Andala dap jubab do Myntri rang ba uba Ardent ula ong ye kitigi kintian pada hadian do Myntri rang ba ula ong makam ya haban kan kumte badia thu ba mauhi ba Myntri ki Pynkhreh lang ye ki jubab nagani ka jingya wa niya Dr. Mukul Sangma MLA na songsak bat nong yalam kalyang persyaru ula yeng bat bu iki jingkali benrap ya ki bala penjubab biang do Myntri rang ba.
So the name of schemes projects of the Community and Rural Development Department, which falls under the purview of social auditing, are as below. The Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission, Grameen, BB Ramji, B. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen, PMAYG, C. National Social Assistance Program, NSAP, and D. Pradhan Mantri Adas Gram Yojana, PMAGY. Sir.
Your supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I would like to thank the Honorable Minister in charge of C&RD Department. So I wanted to ask the Honorable Minister whether social auditing is being conducted regularly in every year in all the C&RD blocks of the state, as prescribed under the respective schemes.
So, may I request again the Honorable Member to repeat?
Okay. Whether social audit is being conducted regularly every year in all the C&RD blocks of the state.
There are 17 schemes. Again, I'm confusing, sir. I'm hearing about the
Honorable
number of
MLA is
schemes.
asking whether you have regular social auditing done, whether it is annually or
Around 70,000 audits conducted last year, sir.
Okay. How many cases of financial irregularities have been detected? You said that you have been conducting the social audit every year. So I want to know how many cases of financial irregularities have been detected through such audits.
Four number of cases found irregularities, sir.
These 4 cases in how many years? In the last how many years?
The social auditing, it is done to every schemes, and the conduct of the social auditing, it continues, sir.
Sorry, it's clear. So I want to know, sir.
I'll just supplement. Just supplement to the minister's reply, sir. In the last 3 years, about 7,724 issues have been reported, sir. In the last 3 years put together, out of these 7,724, there are financial ones, which I don't have the breakup right now, but 724 have been resolved, and action taken report has been uploaded also. And just also, sir, for the knowledge of the House, about 4,19,959 audits have been conducted in the last 10 years, sir. 8 years, in fact, have been conducted. So that's the number, sir. And in the last year itself, 69,524 audits were conducted. So the audit thing is happening at a very large scale, sir. And to share with the House, apart from the mandate given by the Government of India, our own state government act was brought in to ensure that the audits were taking place, and we had our own act that came into being, which is called the Meghalaya Community Participation in Public Service Social Audit Act 2017. And based on that, over and above what the Government of India and the C&RD department does, there are almost close to 13 more different schemes which are being audited today, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Any disciplinary action initiated on the basis of findings of social auditing, sir?
Sir, I'll reply to this because it is beyond the audit, because beyond the C&RD. So the procedure is very simple. Once the C&RD or any of the particular, when this particular aspect is looked into by the concerned auditing agency, then this auditing agency then sends the reports to the respective departments. As I mentioned, sir, the the schemes are mentioned in the reply, but apart from those schemes also, different aspects of, as I said, aspects like the Jal Jeevan, Blue Revolution, revamped distribution for power department, health institutions. There are many other departments also where the social audit is done. And the procedure is that once the audit is done, the report is sent to the departments concerned, and then the departments concerned then take the necessary action to be taken against those agencies or implementing agencies that are concerned. So therefore, those are all departmental wise, and that the exact information will not be available with us as of now.
So, thank you, sir. What are the findings of social audit are made available in the public domain and communicated to the concerned VEC or the Shillong or beneficiaries?
Sir, the issues are reported, and as I had mentioned, 1,491 actions taken report have been uploaded in the MG and NRGS MIS. So it is made publicly available.
Last question.
So whether the government has any intention that the schemes implemented through C&RD department, that means a state-funded scheme of projects, will be covered that purview of the social audit in future?
Yes, sir, this goes beyond the departmental C&RD department's purview. That's why, sir, I'll just mention that so there are two aspects to social audit. One is the central government's requirement and mandate as per the different acts and the different schemes, the different schemes that are there. And that's what the Honorable Minister just replied to. And then they need to be audited. But in the year 2017, Meghalaya enacted its own act called the Meghalaya Community Participation and Public Services Social Audit Act. And based on this particular act, multiple schemes were taken into consideration for social audit across different departments. So while in the beginning, the social audit was done by an agency or a society called MSAT, which is the Meghalaya Society for Social Audit and Transparency, which was formed in 2014. This state act came in, and once the state act came in, sir, other schemes of the government of Meghalaya and the government of India have been slowly and steadily being included in the social audit procedure. As I mentioned, sir, there are food and civil supplies, so that is being audited, sir. Education department, the PM Poshan, the Samagra Shiksha scheme of education department, the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban of the urban affairs department, the blue revolution of the fisheries department, the revamped district distribution sector scheme of the power department, the Jal Jeevan mission of the public health engineering department, the Meghalaya livelihood and forest ecosystem management project of the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency, health institutions of the health and family welfare, and so on and so forth. So there are many schemes, and as it happens, we continue to include more and more schemes, because, sir, at the end of the day, the social audit, the objective is really to make the accountability there. And if there is any aspect of course correction that needs to be done, that correction is done through these interventions. So social audit is a very, very important aspect, because it is mostly done by the beneficiaries. A lot of the beneficiaries are also part of the social audit process. And this MSAT society that we've created is an independent agency in society where independent directors are there, sir. So this process is a very, very well balanced and a process that creates accountability. And because of this accountability that is there, you actually end up seeing the implementing agencies performing better because they know that they will be audited. So it's a very robust, I should say, mechanism of creating a very strong accountability in the system. And that is why, as I said, government has gone beyond. In fact, sir, we are one of the few states in the country that actually funds the MSAT and the social audit through our own fund. Approximately close to 5 crores is budgeted every year for social audit to be conducted, sir. And very, very few states in the country, I will not be wrong in saying, sir, we may be 1 or 2 in the country that actually fund separately to conduct social audit from the state's own budget, sir.
Yes, pardon, please.
Sir, with regards to this question, the question is very simple and very clear, sir. However, it seems that the minister is not coming prepared to the House. He doesn't know anything, and it seems he's confused, even with a very simple question, sir. So the question is very simple, sir, whether auditing has been carried or not, and how many times, and the way how this audit is being carried out. And however, the Honorable Chief Minister is trying to mix up with central schemes. So these schemes have been mentioned clearly. So we want to know whether the intention of this question is that we want to know whether the objective is being served or not. We want to know the effective of these social audit. So what action has been taken against those organizations or associations who have been found that there are irregularities in their implementation of different schemes, sir? We want to know exactly. We want to know from the minister. It seems that this question, it doesn't require the chief minister to come for his rescue, sir.
Sir, number one, I think it's unfortunate that the honourable member is using such language. The honourable minister has definitely prepared. I can vouch for that. We've prepared this question together. But there are different aspects, sir. It goes beyond the questions that have been asked for the C&RD department. So therefore, if you look at, and if you heard my reply, sir, I was very clear in my reply. I mentioned that there are schemes under the C&RD, and then there are schemes outside C&RD, which are being audited. Then there are certain guidelines of the government of India, which require us to audit certain schemes. And then we came out with our own act in 2017. In fact, when the leader of opposition was the chief minister, this very, very great and wonderful scheme and, act came out, not scheme, I'm sorry, act came out. And today, as I said, many of the other schemes beyond central government's mandate are also being audited. So this is the only clarification I was making. And hence, when asked a question, it went beyond the C&RD department's reply, sir. So therefore, I have mentioned, sir, that already if you look at the entire aspect of social audit, there are 7,724 issues have been reported in the last 3 years. Again, I have been very clear on that. And respective departments, after the audit is done, the respective departments are informed and then they take necessary action on whatever needs to be done. If it's a financial irregularity, or if there's a quality issue, or if there's a supply issue, whatever the issue may be there, the concerned department and then takes the action. And therefore that information again is not available with the minister. And of course, because it is beyond the scope in the sense it goes very large, sir. We don't have all the aspects. But as I said, sir, issues of job cards come up, issues of irregularities of muster roll, delay in wage payment. So all of these issues come out in the social audit, which are, most of them are resolved at the department level, sir.
You may continue.
Sir, I think it would be wrong to say that the language that I used, when I see that the minister is not prepared, so I have to say like that, no? I think there's nothing wrong. It is not unparliamentary, sir. So, sir, we want to know from the minister, since the minister himself has clarified that out of 7,000 plus, there are 4 organizations that have been found that their works are irregular. Some irregularities have been found. So we want to know what types of irregularities. And we want to know the concrete action being taken, against those organizations that have been found in their irregularities.
You have a reply on that?
So, I'd like to thank the Honourable Member for wanting me to answer the particular question, and the answer which the question which which the member is asking, of course I've answered, but some of the details which is not with me, so that's why I require notice. I'm not able to get the exact numbers.
Dr. Mukul Sangma, please. Hello.
Mr. Speaker, sir, it's a very important question which has been tabled by the Honourable Member. Mr. Speaker, sir, as referred to by the Honourable CM, in fact, this act, when was passed, the state was lauded. It is considered as one of the legislation which was highly appreciated in the matter of ensuring transparency through community participation on a real-time basis auditing. Now, therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to get a categorical reply from the government, having seen the report of the society. But then, on the ground, the perception of the people, it's completely contradictory. Because the whole concept, if you look at the name of the principal act itself, community participation, it starts with this. So, I think the approach of auditing has somehow shifted from the original intent of the act itself. Therefore, I think it would be in the fitness of thing that we realign our approach as we further proceed in implementing the mandate of this act with the sole intention of achieving the objective of the act. Because when we launched this program, the people are informed in advance all the stakeholders. So the idea of the social auditing, as per the mandate of the Act, is to do auditing on a real-time basis, rather than the post-mortem. We have the CAG and other auditing procedure, which is more or less post-mortem. But this is on a real-time basis, so that rather than the penal action or punitive action, rather than taking any penal action subsequently, we are able to have a course correction at the time of implementation. That was the idea. So that there is a complete involvement. So may I get a categorical assurance from the government that CM himself can have a review of this whole approach of implementation of the mandate of this Act? I'm a little disturbed mentally by seeing how it is being done. Because when we started, we launched, I think everybody knew the purpose. And there was I must say, when we reviewed these, even Honorable Prime Minister used to review programs initiated by states involving the chief ministers. And when we shared this, it was highly appreciated. And in fact, he advised other states also to emulate. So therefore, I think it is to ensure transparency with the involvement of the community participation at the time of implementation on a real-time basis. We see many of these, our own MLAs in the House, sometimes sharing the concern that at the time of implementation of program, many of the members of this August House are not aware of the programs. Therefore, may I get this categorical assurance from the Honorable Chief Minister himself that he will have a review of this particular mandate of the Act and realign the approach of implementing the mandate of this Act.
Yes, sir. I would like to once again thank the Honorable LO and sir, put on record that yes, it was during the time when the Honorable Leader of Opposition was the Chief Minister. This particular act came into being in 2017. And yes, as mentioned, sir, this was a first time in the country that this kind of an act came up. So definitely it was a very, very impactful and a very meaningful step that was taken. And we are carrying forward that particular process. And as we have to do course correction in all the different schemes, we also have to do course correction within the auditing also, as mentioned by the Honorable LO. So there could be circumstances, instances where there could have been certain areas where the objective may not have been met as per the mandate of the Act and the rules. Hence, sir, definitely I will review this personally. I will call a meeting of this particular scheme and this particular Act and review this and ensure that whatever has to be done to make sure that this Act has the impact, the desired outcome which it was supposed to, we will ensure that we not just now, sir, but continuously review it. As correctly mentioned, sir, this is actually a really great way because it's not, as he said, it's a post-mortem. It is on the spot. So you're looking at things like you just simply go while the scheme has been implemented and you ask them, and they tell you, well, our wages have not been paid. And there and then the course correction takes place and the wages are paid. So it's almost like the CM Connect program which we have. So that's what we try to do, sir. So I take the suggestion very positively and definitely, sir, assure the Honorable Leader of Opposition and the House that I will personally look into this and ensure that there is course correction within the social audit system also. Thank you so much, sir.
Haba Tien, page bahagi kishab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata habat thiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pet ya kishab plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam khta ka dur jingki marbam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marba madon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.